Hey guys, it's me, Grim. Just chilling here on fucking break at work right now. I'm in my car. And I want to take the time right now to talk about something that I'm pretty sure we're all very familiar with. It's something that I feel like it needs to be addressed. And I just wanted to speak my mind about it. The gun violence that has been continuously going on throughout the past few years at schools and in our streets is becoming a pretty big issue. So I feel like I might feel better about it if I say something. First and foremost, I know a few of you who follow me and watch a lot of my videos and whatnot are very familiar with the project that I have coming out called Breaking Point, and it's for the gate. And what it's about is it addresses street violence and gun violence and school shootings. And I plan on talking to a few schools to see if I can go to some of their schools and talk about it with their students. Um, and hopefully I might be able to play the show live. And play Breaking Point at some of these schools so that uh, all the other students can hear what my point of view is aside from this video. So I feel like for the most part, people have been aiming the problem on guns and that we need to control the guns. But if you take the gun away, all you really have is somebody who's very, very angry and upset at life, which is understandable because we all go through hard times, we all feel pain, and we all have to deal with the same things in life. You know, I mean, we are blessed in a great country where we have the opportunity to get an education and to get a job and to live and and coexist with people and have the choice to choose who we want to be. And those choices that our soldiers fight for every single day across the world, and they go and give their lives for us, and they give us the freedom to choose positive or negative choices in this country. And lately, I feel like people have been making very negative choices. So it all comes down to who you choose to be. And if you feel like you're so mad at the world and you're so fucking fed up with everybody and you're just sitting there thinking to yourself that that you need to make an action and make a point due to your own pride, you need to stop and think to yourself about, what are the consequences of this are going to be? How many people is this going to affect after you do this kind of thing? I mean, all in all, this has become a problem not just for America, but each and every single individual that is watching us. It might be an internal problem with people. We as Americans have conquered so much. We've conquered landing on the moon. We've conquered wars. We've conquered taking down uh, terrorism. They're very, very difficult things to deal with. And we as Americans and soldiers and our government have conquered such things that no one ever thought was possible. We even conquered the air. We can fly now, and something that we can't solve is ourselves, our anger, and our issues. But something that I do feel like is such deeply in ourselves that is so hard to break away from is not impossible to stop. Anger is always going to be there. It's a feeling, it's a natural feeling, and it's never ever going to go away. We cannot erase anything that we've done, and we cannot erase our emotions. at this point in time. But what we can do is talk to ourselves as citizens and as human beings that taking a life is a lot. And if you believe that that's what's going to get your point across, and that's what's going to either make you feel better or solve your own internal problems, you're wrong. There's another way. You see, there's a lot of people who feel like that. Clearly, because if you look at the death rates and shooting rates of our streets and our schools and just our nation in general, you are not the only one who feels that way. People are angry. People are pissed off. People are feeling like something needs to be done about their life, and they're going to fucking change it with a gun in their hand. And that's not right. I feel like it's not the gun, it's the person. And you can't fucking sit there and be like, okay, well, how the hell are we going to solve that? Because they have solutions. And one of those solutions is medication. But the problem with medication is that just makes it worse. Then they get addicted to the medication. So that solution's out the window. And if you take the gun away, as I previously stated, you're just taking an object away. You're not taking the actual problem away. The problem is the anger. And we as human beings need to sit down with each other and look at each other and examine each other for who we are inside and think, what has the other person been through? What kind of pain did they feel? You know, we are all so unconsciously selfish. Even myself. I too am selfish. Because it's not every day that I think to myself that I get up in the morning and I'm blessed for what I have. There's some days that I'm pissed about what I have and what I don't have. You know, this job that I'm at right now is something that I tried very, very hard to get, and I'm very thankful that I have such a thing. Because it helps me take care of business that I need to take care of. And my music is another blessing that I feel like not everyone has a chance to do something like this. Not everybody has the guts to go out and do something like that and make a difference. But I feel like that thought is what's stopping us, is that we can't stand up and say something. That's bullshit. If that was the truth, I would not be fucking recording this right now. You as a human being are a piece in a fucking 1,000 billion fucking piece puzzle. And you cannot complete that puzzle without all the pieces. So what you need to do is sit down and think to yourself and be like, hey, my internal problems can be solved through me, because I can change myself and I can change what makes me happy. I can sit down and look around me and notice the good things, like what I have, and be thankful for that. Now, we all want things that we can't get. All bad things happen to good people, and all bad things happen to bad people. But that doesn't mean that good things can't happen to you too. You might already have good things and not even fucking realize it. And if you feel alone and you feel like nobody gives a fuck about you, and you feel like, damn, this fucking sucks, man. I lost all my friends because they're all assholes, and my fucking family hates me, and I'm fucking failing at life, I'm failing at school, I don't have a job right now, I don't have a car, I'm not being successful in life, man. I was at that point too, man. I really was, and it fucking sucked. And I fucking hated everybody. I did not like a single fucking person. I was arguing with my girlfriend and I was cheating on her because I felt like it would make me feel better, and I felt like it would be such a nice thing to do on my end and make me feel better, not emotionally, but just physically at the moment, and everything. It was just all about having a good time and trying to better myself, and it hurt me in the end, and it just made things worse, and that's what this album is all about. That's what this new project is all about, is the feeling of being in a situation and in a point in life where you're so filled with so much anger at people that you don't know what to do with it, then act out. But when I act out, I turn it into something positive and beautiful like music. And I feel like if I can do that, anybody can. If I can fucking make some dope ass shit with the pain and hurt that I have had to deal with in my life, and people leaving me and fucking me over and beating my ass and fucking calling me just shitty ass names and hurting me and shit and putting me down and putting me in situations where I don't want to be in because it sucks and I hate it and it makes me feel like I'm nobody, when inside I know that there's something for me to do in this world and that there's a point that I need to make, and I need to find that path that it puts me in a place where I can talk to people and make a difference. If I can go through all that shit and be here and get on this camera and be on this website talking to you on this video and sit down in my car and focus and speak to you, then you know that it's possible. Eminem, for instance, you think he had it all good in his life? You think fucking Rihanna had it good all her life? You think all these fucking people who've made it to where the fuck they are, you think they had it good all their life? They probably hold a bunch of fucking pain inside, but they just put a smile on for the world because that's their job. That's what they get paid for, is to entertain people. This world is a cold-ass place, and we all know this. We all know how much pain is out there and how much pain that we can cause to each other. But you see, the thing is that we, as the youth of our nation, have the chance to change this shit. And nobody wants to stand up and say something because we feel like it's not going to fucking matter. Because, shit, if I make this fucking video and it only gets to 100 and something fucking views instead of the fucking 1,000 that I wish it had, I don't give a fuck. At least to reach somebody, damn. I'm so sick and tired of people saying that they ain't doing shit because they feel like it doesn't fucking matter. So instead they turn around and start fucking working in the streets and shit and fucking joining fucking ruthless ass gangs who treat each other like a family and put each other in deadly situations. That's not right, man. You can be a family. You can be fam. You can have that connection with people, with human beings, and be united without the violence. You can make a point in your school without having to aim a gun at these motherfuckers. You can walk into your job and do your fucking hardest to prove that you're worth something, and then it will be shown that you are worth something because of how hard you work and what kind of a person and how much drive that you have. Examine yourself. Figure out what you want to do. What kind of person you want to be. My grandmother, she's a dog person, man. She loves dogs. She fucking loves dogs. And she told me one day that, look at yourself and think, if I'm going to be a good person, I need to be the kind of person that my dog sees in me. So, my point on this is that, in all reality, I think people just need to sit down and think of their consequences and who they are. Because, guaranteed, every single person that's been on them school shooting newses and all those gun violence scenarios that you see on the media and all the street violence, them people did not imagine that they would be there. Them people truly were in a predicament that they were all right. They had a childhood too. You know, they had thoughts and feelings and families, and they had emotions to and intentions to hurt other people, and that's what fucked their life up. So who's gonna be the next motherfucker with a gun aiming it at people? Is it gonna be you watching this video, getting pissed off because somebody fucked you over or called you a name or something? Are you gonna go out there and fucking hurt somebody over that, or are you gonna think about shit, man? It's I'm telling you, people don't tell you this because we feel like it's some kind of fucking nagging lecture that might help you. No, we're telling you this because we as human beings have the emotion to care. So fucking think, man. That's all I'm saying. So, but I gotta get back to work. So I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for talking with me and everything. And so, peace out.